so welcome back to the channel, guys. It is me, 84 Extra, and today we'll be doing our Pokemon Community Tournament Season 2, Episode 6, and kind of an earlier stream today. I have the day off for today, so I'm enjoying my holidays, enjoying the Black Friday, and for the people that are living in America, man, enjoy your things. Hope you guys enjoy your Thanksgiving, and hope you guys do some shopping, because I might actually, there's some good deals going on right now, so I might actually buy some games.
So, yeah, I might buy an AD channel membership.
Do we have any thoughts before we get into the battles?
Yeah, it's been a couple of huge battles, AL and Doodle, and also Renk versus Steve, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this week. There's a lot of great games, and bring on the stream.
Yeah. All right, man. Let's go ahead and read some comments. Prime Barca says hi. Hello to you guys. Hello to you. All right, so I'm going to let you guys decide. We're going to do democracy because I'm a democracy merchant. Do we do the live battle first for today or replays? Because we don't have anyone that needs to do the battle immediately for the stream. So
replays, definitely.
All right, let me do a poll real quick here. Just give me a few seconds.
I mean, we don't really have many people to make a poll out of as of now.
Yeah, I mean, we can. We can. You guys can vote on this poll.
I'd say that we could probably start with the game between Seb and Vic.
Yeah, I was about to say the same.
Okay.
Renk, you can do commentary for this because I'd prefer to comment AL versus Doodle.
All right, fair enough.
All right, let me share my screen. All right, share screen. All right.
Okay, so for this battle, obviously we have Seb, who is currently undefeated, and Vic, who's still yet to pick up a win in the tournament. Seb is going to lead with the Blaziken against his Blastoise. Seeing the type disadvantage, Seb decides to switch out into his Slowbro, and this Slowbro eats up the Surf pretty easily, even though it's a critical hit. And it's putting itself into a good position now that Vic decides to switch out into the Regice, and Slowbro decides to use the Teleport to switch back into the Blaziken and have the type advantage against this Ice type. Vic wisely decides to go into the Blastoise, but Blaziken goes for the Swords Dance and gets a speed boost through its ability. So now this Blaziken is extremely strong, and with a close combat is able to take out the Blastoise in a single hit, knocking a Pokemon that would normally be very good against the Blaziken. But the Swords Dance making this Blaziken so powerful. And now with the speed boost, it's going to be faster than everything. And the Rock Tomb, quite effective, is going to knock out the Moltres in a single hit as well. And Vic is already running very low on resources, already suffering 2 knockouts. And he's going to have to find his way into this one. The Omron comes out, but he is weak to this fighting type move that is a close combat and goes down as well. And there's not much that Vic can do from this position because all of his Pokemon are slower than this Blaziken and are all weak to the fighting type moves, including this Regice, who goes down to another close combat. That's the 4th one-shot in a row. And this could very well be a 6-0 for Seb, unless this Gardevoir can do something, but it needs to survive a hit, and it doesn't survive the Fire Punch. And I think that's going to be all she wrote, because this Shedinja is going to come out. It only has 1 HP and is weak to the fire-type moves. And yeah, gets hit with the Fire Punch and gets one-shot as well. And in just 9 turns, Seb Ball picks up a 6-0 win over Vic. This Blaziken picking up 6 kills with the speed boost and the Swords Dance, just knocking everything out. And yeah, another convincing victory for Seb, who moves up to 5 wins and 0 losses in the tournament.
Yeah, Seb,
yeah, my goal for this match was always to just sweep with Blaziken, because I noticed Vic's team was extremely weak to it, and it worked out pretty well.
Wow.
Yeah, also that Sword Dance was the moment when the game got one-sided, and Blaziken said to Garchomp, "Hold my beer."
Pretty much, yeah. Did the same thing that my Garchomp did to Patrick last week.
Yeah, this is embarrassing. This is sad, man. This is really sad. This was a sacrifice. I think. What's the 6 goal thing? It was a sacrifice, I think. Oh jeez. So, yeah. All right. So do you guys have any thoughts on that game before we move to the next one?
Well, I
I've
think it
given all
was
the money.
a bit of a blowout, obviously, and Seb continuing to be undefeated, and Vic in a very tough position now. Is going to have to win his final 2 games if he has any hope of actually making it to the playoffs.
All right. Let's read some guys' comments. Prime Barca says hi. Should let me decide because I do best decisions. I don't know about best decisions, but okay. Steve Ellison, this is Anfield, so I can do battle now, even though I can't get home by 4. All right, my username is the Ace Champion. My call-up is delayed, so I'm not home. Can I do my battle now, or I don't know when I can do?
Well, I guess I should battle Steve then, if he's gonna be busy later.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, all right. Let's do so I guess we'll do the other replay, right? Or do we do the live one now?
Depends if Steve can wait.
The Ace Champion. Need to find the user.
All right. Or should we do Masters with Patrick now?
I haven't seen Patrick about.
Hey, he's here now.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
All right, how about we do this? Let's do Masters with Patrick.
If Steve has to do his battle next, then let's go for it. Otherwise, we can do AEL versus Doodle.
Okay. Oh, Steve says do now. Do mine now. That's bro. Okay. We'll do now then. We'll do now.
Steve, can you send your? I cannot find the Ace Champion. It says that the user is not found when I type it onto Showdown. Like, can you copy and paste it into the Discord? Oh, he just came online. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
I already sent
right.
the request to.
So one of you guys shared the link. Okay. All right.
Okay, guess you can put me in the background. Well,
all right. There we go. All right. All right. So, by the way, there will be timestamps in the description below. I wasn't able to do last week because I got busy, but this week there will be just. I already put the timestamps. I'll probably do the timestamps after the stream ends for today. What's up, guys? I'm back. Welcome back, man. Welcome back, local avocado. So, guys, let me do a poll real quick, guys. Wait, so,
Renk, they're already ready to battle. The Renk posted the link.
Okay. Let me. Thank you for letting me know. Let me do the poll real quick, and then I'll share the screen. So, Renk versus Steve, and you guys on the panel can also give your predictions too if you guys want. I'm gonna go with Renk to win, but I would love to see Steve win for an upset.
Yeah, I'm going with the Renk too, but I mean, I did not expect Steve to beat Doodle, so he's definitely capable of upsets. Yeah, he had a pretty good draft.
Yeah, and I would say that's
I'm going to echo that from Seb, and I'm thinking it probably Renk might win by about 2 kills.
All right.
I'm going to say 3-0 Renk, to be specific.
I won't give a score. All right. Let's start, shall we, man?
Yeah, I mean, look at Steve just has so many sweepers. His team looks incredibly scary on paper, but so does Renk. And Renk
Yeah, this
has
should be a
more
good battle.
defensive
The
options.
Rottams go head to head.
Oh my jeez! Wow, this is wait. Is this the first time we're seeing both the same Pokemons go head to head? Because I don't think I've seen this before. Oh, never mind.
One's Rotom Mow and one's Rotom Wash.
Yeah,
Okay.
just going for the Volt Switch because Steve doesn't have a single ground type, so there's no reason to not Volt Switch there. To get the Switch initiative. Slowking coming out. Probably has the Ice move. Yeah, that's a misplay from Steve. It's very obvious that Slowking has Ice Beam there. And yeah, a huge threat is gone. Thunder, Slowking takes it very well for his super effective hit because Slowking has really good special defense. Chile Reception, that's interesting. I haven't seen that before actually. The Leaf Storm does some good damage, but now Rotom has to switch out because of the special attack drop. Or potentially go for the Will-O-Wisp if it's not choiced. But yeah, it looks like it is.
Good switch by Renk.
Yeah, Double Edge does some solid damage, but Hitmontop is going to take out the Kangaskhan, and yeah, it's 4-0 to Renk, but Steve still has some threatening Pokemon remaining. Of course, switching out. Will-O-Wisp probably potentially predicting Garchomp. But yeah, as long as Renk has Garchomp, Steve can't really Volt Switch safely. So he really needs to think about that, which he is doing. Getting the Intimidate off on Lucario. But Lucario can be specially based too. But yeah, it looks like it was physically based because they switched out and because it's a bad matchup in general. But that is an amazing move. Great prediction. Yeah, close combat is just great to use there. Even if he stays in with Lucario, it would have hit the Lucario super effectively as well. But the Chople Berry is a great tech by Steve. But yeah, it doesn't really matter because Arcanine is faster and is able to get the 2-hit KO. Only now the Rotom Wash comes in. He probably didn't want to switch it in hard to keep it healthier, but I'm not sure if he had to sack Tyranitar there. Let's see. I believe Extreme Speed takes out Rotom, but doesn't matter because Arcanine comes in. Yeah, just a great switch by Renk as Lucario dies to Life Orb Recoil. 6-2 now in the favor of Renk, but it's never over when Cloyster is still alive.
Until it's over.
But yeah, now it might be over because of the burn.
I think Steve needs to get a kill soon. Yeah, no.
I wonder if he's going to go for the second Shell Smash. Oh, wow, and he's going to miss.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, and Slowking is going to tank it really well. And, oh, Grass Knot. That's a great tech as well. Yeah, Slowking really has a very diverse move pool. Can learn so many moves. Flamethrower too.
Okay, one back.
Yeah, one back, but yeah, this is completely over. As the Leaf Storm is going to take out the Rotom. Oh, they're both scarfed. Well, it doesn't matter because he can still tank it.
Yeah.
And wow, 5.
I was surprised with all the ones that come in. I didn't think Rotom was going to come in. Is it Ron Wash? Who's got Ron Wash?
You know, I feel. Wait, Steve has, right?
Yeah, Steve has Wash. Renk has Mo or Mo. I'm not sure. Yeah, well, it's
Yeah, I
Steve
didn't
taken by
think
Renk.
Wash and Mo would come in.
5-0.
I feel like this. Man, I feel like this battle had a lot of potential, but then it just kind of got one-sided.
Yeah, I mean, from my point of view, I think that the battle got very on my favor the moment I took out Dragonite. I think that was my main objective. I had not only Slowking had ice type moves. I was very prepared for the Dragonite, but when I was able to pick up that KO that easily, I was then able to pivot around. And the only Pokemon that he had that wasn't weak to fighting type moves after that was the Rotom. And so the only thing I needed to do was switch in my own Rotom into his Rotom and pivot around in that position until I slowly picked them off one by one and get the clean victory. I wasn't able to keep the 6-0, but it was still a very convincing win.
Yeah, a win is a win, man. A win is a win.
Yeah, it's a great win.
That's all
That Dragon Dance was so weird. It was very obvious that you had Ice Beam on Slowking.
Yeah,
that is probably something to ask Steve, but he can probably tell us in the Discord later.
Yeah, but isn't he in the chat?
Yeah, we can read from the chat here. Prime Buster says, "Yo, Avocado, were you that booklet guy? I don't remember." Yeah, he was there for the booklet stream. So, yeah, I'm not sure for the loss. It was coming. Bit disappointed. Not one KO. Yeah.
He did get one in the end. My
went down. Oh yeah. So it was a 5-0 win. So, but yeah. Anyways, I guess we should move to battle 3. We're actually doing pretty good on time. We're 17 minutes, so we could probably get this done in, I guess, maybe 40 minutes. We could probably get this done by. So, who wants to go next? Are we doing Masters of Patrick now?
I'm preparing my team, so it may take a few minutes. So yeah.
I mean, your team should already be prepared by now, but we can do the replay between Doodle and AEL.
Yeah, let's do that then, I guess. All right, I heard this battle was really good. I have not seen it yet. I'm interested to see how this goes.
Patrick, and when you're online, just let me know.
Okay.
Just to let everybody know, this battle between AL and Doodle, obviously, in case you haven't watched Season 1, is a replay of last season's final. And there was a lot of the line for both of our trainers, because even though they are both the reigning finalists, they were not in the top 2 positions currently in the table. And so it was a key game for both of them to try and get into that top 2 position. AL coming into this one with 3 wins, and Doodle coming into this one with only 2 wins and coming off of 2 consecutive losses as well. So our champion really needing to show some redemption for this game. And yeah, bringing out both, obviously, with very similar drafts in the sense that both have rain teams, but it was AL the one to bring his rain setter in the Pelipper, but Doodle deciding to leave the Politoed behind after those 2 really lackluster performances in his 2 defeats. So Seb, you said you wanted to commentate this game, right?
Yeah, but we can. We can co-commentate it. I think we can. You can be the main commentator, and then I have some occasional notes I'll go by.
Okay. And also, guys, because this battle is really good, we're gonna do really slow. Normally, we don't do really slow, but because it's like an iconic battle, I think really slow is fair. Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with
it. Me too.
There's so much to analyze from this one.
I've not watched the battle one really slow, so let's just see how it looks.
It looks like this, really slow. So
it's on slow at the moment.
No, it's on really slow, I think.
I put really slow, but I think
it's on really slow, guys. Don't worry. Look at how it's moving. So here we have the Latios coming in first against the Scizor, and Latios has the hidden power Fire, which is super effective against this Scizor. And just like that, in turn 1, Doodle is able to pick up a 1-hit KO against AL, who is
I
forced
actually
to send
feel
out
like
the Pelipper.
AL should have considered that as a possibility, honestly. He knows Doodle is high levels, but yeah, in theory, Caesar has a good matchup against Latios. So, I mean, above all, it's just an amazing tech by Doodle.
Yeah, obviously, playing with hidden power is so difficult because everything can have a super effective move against you. And when you have a quadruple weakness like Caesar, you have in the back of your mind every time you need to think, does this thing have hidden power? AL bouncing back with an earth power huge into this Lantern, almost picking up the one shot, but Lantern is able to go for the Scald, boosted by the rain, and takes out Nidoking in a single hit. And just like that, Doodle in 3 turns is up 2 Pokemon, and so far it's been a demolition by the current champion.
Yeah, I don't like that play by AEL. I mean, I guess he thought Earth Power would one-hit KO, but now he just lost his Nidoking for no reason. He should have ran damage calcs.
Maybe this Lantern was also invested in defensive bulk, so was able to tank that hit as well. Maybe this is something that Doodle prepared for as well. Now we have Swampert in the rain, even though it doesn't have the Swift Swim ability of its Mega Evolution, it's still very strong. The Hurricane in the rain, which doesn't miss from the Zapdos, does over half to this Swampert, which is going to take time to set up some Stealth Rocks, which are very valuable against the 2 flying types that AL is packing. So getting some impact at least out of the Swampert, but not getting immediate damage. And so Zapdos is going to be able to land another Hurricane and take out the Swampert. So AL gets one back. Now we're going to have to see what Doodle decides to send out to face against this Zapdos. It's going to be the Armaldo, which is obviously boosted speed in the rain with Swift Swim. Goes for the Stone Edge, gets the critical hit one shot, and this Zapdos goes down. Very fortunate for Doodle that he actually landed the Stone Edge. As we know, it's a move that is bound to miss more often than not, and getting the critical hit as well to ensure the knockout on that one.
And AEL doesn't really have a good switch into it, so he was forced to sack his Zapdos there.
Yeah, but now the Kingdra comes in and gets a critical hit one shot of his own with the Weather Ball. Obviously, Kingdra as well with the Swift Swim. Both teams, like we said, rain teams, boosted by this rain that is up. And this Kingdra, so incredibly dangerous. It was key for AL in the playoffs last season, and now putting up a lot of damage in this season as well. Latios comes in to face it.
Switches out, which shows it's a Specs Kingdra. Otherwise, it could have outsped and killed with a Dragon move.
Yeah, but Doodle specs it and also switches out the Latios on the same turn. And this Pelipper a bit out of position because switched in the same turn as the rain finish, and now it's forced to switch out if he wants to set up the rain once again. Alakazam comes in, it has this heavy duty boot, so it doesn't take damage from the rocks, but still takes this Thunderbolt for its problems as he switches in. And this Alakazam should still be faster than this Lantern, and it's in kill range. So with the Energy Ball, Lantern finally goes down, and suddenly it's a 3 against 3. And so Doodle picked up a very early advantage, but AL with the Kingdra and the rain managed to pull this one back, and now it's anyone's game. Draco Meteor comes out from the Latios and is able to pick up the KO on the Alakazam. And AL is down to his final 2 Pokemon. I expect the Pelipper to come out, takes the rock damage, which is massive, but sets up the rain importantly for this Kingdra, who is going to have to pull up a massive comeback if he wants to make this happen. Doodle, showing that potentially this Latios is carved, switches out to the Ludicolo to reset the stats drops, but this Ludicolo eats a Hurricane and ends up going down in another one-shot. This Pelipper, which is a supportive Pokemon, taking a lot of kills this season, and it's a 2 against 2. It's still anybody's game, because this Toxicroak is obviously weak to the Hurricane as well. It is faster than the Pelipper, and is able to go for the Gong Shot and takes out the Pelipper. And now it's all up to the Kingdra, which is boosted by the rain and is faster than both of Doodle's Pokemon. But we're going to have to see if it's actually able to pull off this comeback. Kingdra comes back out, eats damage from the rocks, has to find a way to knock out this Toxicroak, goes for the Ice Beam, does over half of its damage, of its health in damage. Toxicroak goes for the Gong Shot, but doesn't nearly not KO the Kingdra. And now this Kingdra is faster than both the Toxicroak and the Latios, and has this Ice Beam potentially to look to knock both of them out, goes for the Ice Beam again, and does in fact knock out the Toxicroak, and now it's a one-on-one Kingdra on very low HP, but is faster, so it's gonna move before this Latios, and has the Ice Beam with the choice specs. Is Ice Beam with the choice specs gonna be able to knock out the Latios? Goes for it, and Latios barely survives, just hanging on by the skin of his teeth. Goes for the Luster Porch and knocks out the Kingdra. And Doodle, after 2 consecutive losses, the champion is back and takes down AL.
Yeah, an epic battle, needless to say. Very important for Doodle, as he's, the defending champion coming off of 2 losses.
Yeah, this was a very critical win, let's put it this way. And AL, man, he almost did it, man. He put up a good fight after having a bad start as well. So you have to give kudos for that, man. Do you guys agree?
Yeah, like it was a pretty bad start with that one shot on the Caesar, and it just shows the power of the rain. Once you get that going, when you have your sweepers out in the rain, you can do massive damage even though you start from a deficit. And yeah, AL was able to pull off a bit of a comeback and was very close. If that Ice Beam had like crit or frozen or whatever, it's a game of fine margins, and AL could have easily won this game if a few things went differently. But in the end, I think that Doodle had an amazing preparation, and yeah, he comes out as the victor and moves up to 3 wins as well.
I believe we now have 3 players who are 3-2.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. All right, so I guess Patrick and Matt, so you guys both ready?
I am.
I'm finishing my team, then I'm coming up.
Suppose
All right, I guess
you
we'll
can look at some comments in the meantime.
Yeah.
Let's look at some comments in the meantime. All right,
Just give me a couple minutes and I'll be ready.
Yeah, but this is something that you should have had ready from before. I remember this happened last week as well when you had to battle with me.
Yeah, try and make sure this doesn't happen again.
Okay. I'll try to make sure.
All right, let me read some of you guys' comments. It was coming a bit disappointed, not 1 KO. You got KO. My next opponent's Patrick should be easy redemption. We'll see, man. We'll see. Prime Barca says no. He lost from losing 6-0 this week to potentially 6-0 next week. We'll see, man. We'll see. Maybe there might be an upset. All right. I mean, that battle was crazy, man. That it was. All right, actually, I'm gonna ask you guys this question while we wait. Was that one of the best battles at Pokemon Community Tournament we had? Like one of the best.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's either this or the second game of the final, which was also these 2 players, and it also was a 1-0 with a Pokemon barely surviving on red HP. I remember that this game reminded me a lot of that second game that ended up with Doodle being crowned the champion.
Yeah, I would say this was kind of like a throwback, I guess you can say. So, yeah. And I guess in the meantime, I'll do the poll real quick for Matt versus Patrick.
Also, whilst he's doing that, there is something to say regarding to this next game, and that's Patrick is 3 of the Pokemon on that I had last season: Machamp, Raichu, and Entei. So that could lead to an interesting dynamic.
Yeah, potentially. All right. Let's see how we go. We're at like 30 minutes, so I think we're fine. We're doing good on time. So, yeah.
Are there any more comments? Oh, no.
No, that's it.
Okay.
I'm actually really excited about this battle.
My team's ready.
All right.
Because it's really this
Um,
match is really important in deciding who reaches the playoff as the fourth player.
Wait, is
I
this like
agree.
is this like elimination match? Like whoever loses is eliminated?
not
Not
quite.
mathematically, but it would put whoever loses in a very, very tough spot because they would be giving out a win to one of their direct competitors. As we know that head-to-head is a tiebreaker. So it would really put them in a very uphill battle, and it would force them to win their 2 remaining games and possibly by
Here we go.
as well.
Patrick, would you be able to
Right.
send me a request because I can't seem to press challenge when I send you one? I'm seeing this a few times. I can click on that, but I can't click over here.
Well, that's weird.
Suppose I can try clicking on the blue link and then try challenging him from there. If it gives me that
Alright,
option, of course.
All right, let me and also remember, guys. I don't know if I said this on stream, guys. Remember, guys, to like and subscribe. Let's get to 10 likes. So I do hear some background noise. So it's not too loud, so it's okay.
It wasn't found. Matt. Matt's. I'm just trying to remind you that
Have you? I've put the name in the Discord.
Make sure that you are both logged in, that it doesn't say choose name at the top right.
I'll just. That might have been the problem.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because I wasn't having that problem earlier this week. I'm normally just usually.
Yeah, you open the
always
tab
logged in.
and it has you logged in, but sometimes it doesn't. You have to make sure.
All right.
You should be
sorted.
able to send a request.
I'll head out.
Oh yeah, I need to put you guys on that.
it's the wrong one, guys. It's the wrong one. It's the wrong one. It's the wrong one. Oh no, it's the wrong one. I'm so sorry. It's the wrong one.
The wrong
It's
one.
the wrong one. I'm supposed to put sorry guys. Like technically
Okay. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. My connection was bad.
Brick
Okay.
internet.
It just happened out of nowhere, man. All right. So, guys, send the link in the Discord, the private chat. I don't really care whichever you send. Just send to me. Just make sure it's not public. You know.
This is something that Matt was saying a lot during the week up to this game, saying that this is probably the first time this season that he comes into a game as the favorite, and we're going to have to see how he can deal with that pressure and if he's going to be able to perform, because Matt is a player that I've been hyping up a lot, in the sense that, not that I think he can be a dark horse or anything, but I think that he's improved a lot compared to last season, and I see his progression as a Pokemon trainer, and I really want to see how he does in this battle, and if he's able to put up a strong performance against someone who is still to pick up a KO in this season.
Yeah, like I said earlier, this could be a potential elimination match. Not mathematically, but this is kind of like I don't know, like it could be decisive. Like whoever wins this puts themselves in a great position. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, the bottom 2 goes out. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I hear a lot of screaming out there, but it's okay. We'll try to speak louder than them, so you guys won't hear. I'm sure that's probably not in that person's control.
Okay, Mats is making signals. What's up, Mats?
Patrick Mealy was not found.
Okay, now Patrick is probably the one who is offline.
Right. Is it
Okay.
Raichu or Raikou?
Underneath it also says
Raikou.
says challenge cancelled because they changed their username.
Patrick, are you logged in into the right account? Patrick.
Calm mind. Okay. Let's do this.
Are you logged in as Patrick Mealy 02?
Okay. I just fixed the problems.
All right. I guess we'll. So, are you guys ready or not ready? Because I'm.
Patrick, are you logged in into the right account?
Yep.
We're ready.
Okay.
All right. Let me put you guys in the back. Oh yeah, I forgot you could do it. Well, thanks for doing it.
You're welcome.
All right, let me read some guys' comments while we wait. Matt's win. Mr. L 24 season stream. Sounds like a chill war zone. I think they're probably playing like some kind of game or something, like a tag game or something. I don't know.
Potentially.
So
there it goes.
What's the delay? I don't know. Patrick is taking forever, so unfortunately I can't control that.
No, yeah, but this is something that we've been talking about, both when it comes to doing your battles in time and stuff. Like if this continues to happen, we're gonna have to try to decide on some potential punishments for people who don't show up on time.
Yeah, Patrick, consider this as the final verbal warning. Final verbal warning, and then next week if you do this again, then we'll talk off stream what we're gonna do. I don't want to discuss on stream what we're gonna do. Potential disciplinary. Is that fair, Renk?
Yeah, because this has happened multiple times already, and it's not professional, and it's disrespectful to the other people who decided to join the league.
Yeah, especially when we're given our valuable time for this, because I know we're all busy with our commitments to life, and everything. So it's not professional. All right, are we ready to start? Oh, Patrick left.
They have not sent a link.
Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. I did not anticipate this delay. Apologies for my inconvenience, even though it's not my fault, but I'm still apologizing as a host.
Mats, any updates?
Hello?
Yeah, any updates on the situation?
Oh, the battle's already started.
And then why didn't you send a link?
Sorry.
Then how come nobody sent the link?
Bruh, we were waiting this whole time.
Okay, I've got it in the chat.
Okay.
It's just after you put me in the background, I turned my volume off and put pure focus on my battle.
Well, I guess we missed out on the start of this, but wait for us to show it in the stream, and I'll put you in the background again.
Okay.
All right. Well, unfortunately, guys, they already started the battle, so we missed a little bit of it.
Yeah, we're on turn 3, but turn 4 actually. But in the first 3 turns already, Mats has picked up 2 knockouts on the Raichu, and the Shadow from Patrick have already gone down. And now Chance is going for Rage for some reason, and is facing down an Infernape, which has super effective moves. And this close combat is going to take out the Chansey, and just like that, Mats is up 3-0 against Patrick in 5 turns. Raikou comes out. I expect Raikou potentially to be faster, and this Infernape has lowered its defenses by using close combat. So yeah, there's a switch out into the Snorlax, and this Discharge is not going to do a lot of damage to a Snorlax that is very bulky, especially on the special side. So it's able to tag those hits pretty well, and has a bit of a positive matchup into the Raikou as well because of it. We're going to have to see how Patrick can claw its way down out of this deficit. He still has that. Okay, the Sandstorm from Raikou is a bit of a wild move. I did not see that one coming, as it takes an Earthquake for its trouble. And Thunder lands in the Sandstorm, which is crazy. That's like 50% likely to happen, but it doesn't matter because even after that, he goes down to a second Earthquake from the Snorlax. Here comes Machamp, which being a fighting type, it has a positive matchup with the Snorlax, and the Snorlax is already down to half health, but obviously the easy answer for that is to switch it out. Venusaur comes in, tanks the Body Slam, gets paralyzed, which could be a problem for Mats. Now this Venusaur is going to be slower than Machamp, but we're going to have to see if it actually can do anything to the Grass type. The Sandstorm being up also adding a bit of damage to both Pokemon. Sandstorm on Raikou is tech that I hadn't seen before, let's say. Now we're going to have to see how can Mats close this one out. So far, it's been a fantastic game for him, picking up 4 KOs. Here comes the Cross Chop. It's not very effective. Still does some decent damage to the Venusaur. The Hidden Power is super effective, but it's not able to knock out the Machamp. Wonder what kind of Hidden Power that was. If it was like Hidden Power Fairy or Flying. But it does not get the knockout on the Machamp. And now this Machamp, still faster than the Venusaur, goes for another Cross Chop, doesn't pick up the knockout, eats his Awa Berry, and Venusaur gets paralyzed, again punished for that paralysis that got from the Body Slam. And Machamp now has an opportunity to get a knockout into this Venusaur, unless Mats decides to preserve it. But what can even switch into a Cross Chop? It's a very good question. Patrick, through some luck, kind of bringing this one back. Conor Gallagher, the Dugtrio, comes out, but gets brought down by the Cross Chop. And Patrick has picked up its first knockout of the tournament thanks to this Machamp. And now Mats is going to have to do something to figure this one out. How do you actually deal out with this Machamp when 3 of your Pokemon are weak to fighting? Here comes the Infernape, which is, it's pretty much the only option. Hidden Power comes out, doesn't get the knockout. Here comes the Cross Chop again. Huge damage on the Infernape. But
wait, are we seeing a comeback?
It's not a comeback because this second Hidden Power is able to knock out the Machamp.
Oh.
Infernape being faster. Here comes Charizard, though. Charizard is going to have to make the comeback. With this Infernape being very low on HP, Lapras is going to be the one to switch out. Air Slash misses. Crucial there. If Lapras had taken that damage, maybe there was an opportunity for Patrick, but now I think it's all she wrote. World Cup comes out, Surf comes in, huge damage onto this Charizard, which has boosted his stats. So maybe if he can get the one shot on the Lapras, it doesn't. But it gets the flinch with the Air Slash. And so this Lapras is unable to move. Now it goes for the Flamethrower and gets the knockout on the Lapras. Can this Charizard pull off the comeback with its boosted stats? It's also in Blaze, I believe, if he's even carrying that ability. So those Fire-type attacks going to do some massive damage. And now, how does Mats deal with this one? Because Venusaur is low on health, Snorlax is low on health, and then Infernape is low on health, and the Magneton is weak to the Fire-type moves. Here comes the Flamethrower. Snorlax manages to survive, and the Rock comes out and gets the knockout on the Charizard, and Mats ends up winning 4-0. It got dicey at the end because of that paralysis on the Venusaur. Mats had everything under control up until that, but Patrick pulling off a bit of a comeback after that.
All right, I want to see the first 2 moves real quick, if you guys don't mind, since we skipped. I think the first 2 moves we didn't see, right?
Yeah, I think we didn't see that. So the start of the battle, we saw Lapras come out and Chatu come out for Patrick. Chatu went for the Air Slash being faster, but the Blizzard ended up landing and getting the one shot on the Chatu. So that's how Chatu went down on turn 1. And here comes the Raichu. Obviously, Mats deciding to switch that one out into his Dugtrio. And even though it ate a Body Slam for its troubles with the Earthquake, managed to take out the Raichu. And I think that's everything that we missed, because now here comes the Chansey and the battle played out like we saw.
Yeah. All right, let me get the guys in the back. to give their reaction.
So apologies for not preparing my team. I'll try my best to remember next week. And also good game to Mats. And also I would like to say that I would like to say yes, because I'm typically using my best moves, but apologies also for the technical difficulties on my laptop, but on Google Chrome, but I'll try, but my laptop still works, but I'll try my best next week. I'll try my best.
All right, thank you for that, Patrick. All right, now it's Matt's turn, man. Matt, how do you feel about that win, man? It was a close one, man. I almost thought you might have balled it.
I'm happy enough that I managed to get it. I thought I got off to a very good start. But I feel like I could have won it by a bit bigger margin. When I brought Lapras out, I probably should have picked Surf rather than what was the other? No, hang on. So I had like 2 water moves, and I picked the special attack rather than the physical attack. So I could have won it by a bit more, and I was scrambling a bit towards the end. But it's important to get to win, and now everything's going to be riding on that battle next week against Vic.
Yeah, that battle's gonna be very interesting. That's gonna be very heated. I'm sure it's gonna be very heated. Let's read some of you guys' comments. Now, bro's gonna cook. No, let's go. Matt's win. No, what's the delay? All right, Renk. So show me the standings, man. The stats and everything.
I'm still getting done with the document for now.
Oh, okay. How about in the meantime, we look at the upcoming fixtures? How about we do that so we can see something in the meantime? Let me share my screen.
Yeah, if you can show it, I would appreciate that.
Okay. All right. So next week we'll be back to normal schedule. It's just that obviously today was a special day for a holiday, but next week we'll be back to probably doing it at 6:15, 6:20 p.m. Eastern time. So we'll probably get back to the normal schedule. So as you can see right here, so let's go at the upcoming fixtures. So as you can see right here, guys, the fixtures upcoming. So match day 5, we have Patrick versus Steve. We got Matt versus Vic, AL versus Renk, and Seb versus Doodle. So that's the penultimate match day. And for those who don't know what a penultimate match day means, it means the second to last. So, I mean, which game are you guys looking forward to most next week? For me personally, I am looking forward to Matt versus Vic. I think that game is huge. I think that game is decisive.
Looking at it from a perspective to see who can make playoffs. If Mats wins, he basically guarantees himself in the playoffs. And if Vic wins, Vic has to win if he wants to have any chance. And if Vic wins, it's all decided on the final match day, basically.
Yes, the final match day could be huge. So, Seb Ball and Mats, man, what games are you looking forward to next week?
Probably my own. I have to admit, but also, I mean, AL versus Renk will be extremely interesting as well.
Yes.
Oh yeah, let's see if Renk can get revenge.
Yeah, that is one that I'm looking forward to a lot. AL is a formidable opponent, and I'll have to deal with Kingdra in the rain again. So this time I have to find answers for that.
Yes, actually, no. Seb versus Doodle is also a very interesting one. The newcomer versus the reigning champion. Maybe there's an upset in the cards for that one. Maybe.
Yeah, no, we have a lot of great games from that one.
Yeah, and Mass, man, I'm assuming that you're gonna pick your game against Vic as the game you're looking for the most next week.
Yeah, it's definitely me versus him's going to be that's the one for me. But I also think Renk versus AEL is going to be a very good battle, and yeah, Seb versus Doodle as well. That'll be good. So yeah, we've got another set of good fixtures coming up, but I'm going to be I'm going to move on and prepare for my battle against Vic.
Yeah, and Vic, man, thanks for joining, man. So thanks for joining. So you kind of just joined the kind of like
Certain,
the
I know. A certain guy in here rushed me into my battle, but it is what it
Wow.
is. Um,
I mean, I rushed it into
Math,
our battle at the time.
brother,
we
I have
agreed to.
evidence. I have evidence that the brother was spamming me.
Okay, I mean, you,
But
all right.
anyways, ahead of time, by the way. No, not the agreed time. Ahead of time, like spamming me. But
Okay.
you know, it is what it is.
Okay.
I
just
take the massive L. I take the sweep because I somehow thought.
You were 45 minutes late.
I don't know. No, I was watching. I was watching the anniversary of my club. Yeah, 125 years torturing certain guys, but it is what it is.
Okay. Okay. Anyways, so what game are you looking for to next week?
Wow, I remember last time me and Matt's faced. I'm pretty sure I beat him. So I'm looking forward to try to see if I can repeat it again. But no, Matt has gotten better. He'll probably beat me. But I need to see what he has in his team and prepare for that.
Yeah, you definitely have to prepare.
I think I can get 2 wins from the same guys I beat last time. But it is what it is.
Yeah. So Rank, man, show us the standings, man.
So as we look at the standings,
Oh, I
me and
see.
Seb continue to be top of the league, still unbeaten with 5 wins. I'm ahead only because of Pokemon difference so far. And then we have 3 trainers with 3 wins and 2 losses, AL, Steve, and Doodle. It's set up like this. Well, I was going to say head-to-head, but Doodle has beat AL, so like the head-to-head not really coming into play just yet. These 3 players are, for all intents and purposes, tied. And yeah, if they want to make it into the top 2, they'll have to hope that one of us, either Seb or myself, drop both of our games, and they have to win both of their games to actually get to 5 wins, or else they are just fighting to get a better seeding in the playoffs. And obviously, we have Mats getting that win on the board, separating himself from the bottom 2, and if he can beat Vic next match day, he'll secure himself a playoff position as well.
Wow.
Yeah, good win, and also I'm rooting for Seb next week because if he can beat Doodle, and then should I win next?
I join. You say that right?
Yeah, because if that happens, and should I beat Vic, then that would give me an opportunity to go into 5th place.
Doodle, champion Doodle, you gotta retain, bro. You gotta retain that.
Oh well, sorry y'all, I could not come, but I'm assuming y'all watched the battle, right?
We
did.
It was an epic one.
How did y'all feel about it?
Well, it brought me back memories to the game that you had in game 2 of the final, where you also had your final Pokemon on low HP, getting that final knockdown.
It was actually Kingdra of the Ice Beam, literally the same turn.
It was the same turn. It brought me back to those memories. It was an intense game. And yeah, I think that you showed very good preparation with the Hidden Power Fire to deal with the Scizor. And after that, I want to ask you, like, was the Lantern trained to survive Earth Power from Nidoking?
So it's Common Nature. It was Common Nature. That's the thing.
So like you didn't.
The thing is, it was actually a
but you
low.
did.
So I was not on the stream, unfortunately. But what happened is the original battle, it landed on 1 HP. 1 HP. This on 4 HP. But like I don't know. It's actually crazy. But like, you know what's crazy is that it O-code the Nidoking back with Scald. Like that was such a crucial turn. Like I think because of that, like Lantern was just so good, just for that. Like it was actually crazy how he just survived that. And like the thing is, I took a risk. I knew he was probably going to do that, but I decided to take a risk. And sometimes you got to take the risks, for them to pay off. I don't know how it would have gone otherwise, but I decided, you know what? I'll just take the risk, and it paid off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and after that, you picked up that obviously.
Also,
Pokemon
I know that
Adventure.
y'all probably saw that when I switched into the Ludicolo on the Pelipper. It's because at that point it was like a sack. Because
Yeah,
I was actually unsure if Ludicolo's Giga Drain would have killed the Pelipper. So if I sacked the Toxicroak instead, I was unsure. So I decided to go to Toxicroak with Gunk Shot because I was more confident in that. Maybe I could have killed it with Giga Drain, I don't know, but I decided to do that. And I just thought that, in the end it worked out. But I was
Yeah.
just unsure if the Giga Drain was going to kill. I was more comfortable with Gunk Shot.
it makes
Yeah.
sense. Although Gunk Shot is also a bit of a risky move because it can miss.
Yeah, that's true.
It could have been very bad if that did happen. But like you said, you picked up a 2 Pokemon lead very early on. And after that, AL was able to bring it back with his rain mode because Kingdra and
He actually
Zapdos began
did
doing a
not
lot
bring
of damage.
Crawdon because he thought I was going to bring Politoed. But I didn't bring Politoed because I was like, you know what? He's definitely going to make Pelipper. So I'm like, you know what? Why should I bring Politoed? I may as well use his rain against himself. That's kind of what I did.
I was thinking about
Armaldo
it.
also. Armaldo, to be honest, I probably could have switched out. Maybe I could have kept it. But the reason why I kept it in is because I was unsure if he was going to use Weather Ball, if he was going to use Draco Meteor. And to be honest, I don't know if Armaldo really would have done much late game. So I think he was going to die eventually anyway. So maybe I could have kept it alive there. But like, if he went for a Draco and then he killed my... To be fair, if he went for a Draco Meteor, but then he killed my, like, let's say, Toxicroak or a Ludicolo, I think it would have been worse. So I kind of had to let it die there.
Yeah, no, I think that it was an excellent battle from both of you. I think that I would have made basically the same move for both of you throughout the entirety of the battle. And I think that the slight edge ended up coming with your preparation, because if it wasn't for that turn 1, I feel like the rest of the battle could have been
That's
very
why
different.
I literally had Hidden Power Fire. He thought I had Hidden Power Electric, potentially for the Pelipper, but I brought Hidden Power Fire for the Scizor.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah, wow.
I also used
this is
some
actually
hidden power in my battle, by the way.
And I want to say, I know Latios has been called like maybe potentially, one of the most disappointing Pokemon so far in this, but I think this battle, you showed that, form is temporary and class is permanent. He came through.
For sure, no, and he's been your best Pokemon, and it shows us cases here in the most.
I actually think he and Lantern. I think Lantern has probably been my second best.
Lantern is a bit of a sleeper as well. Currently on 3 kills and 3 deaths, so pretty balanced across the board, but tanking some very, very crucial hits. He's been a bit of a clutch factor. But the Latios with 5 kills, he's your only Pokemon which
the thing is, I'm still like behind in table because I only won like 1-0, but I think the win is still crucial. I think the win is still important.
It's massive. It's massive. Obviously now after the demolition that this Blaziken put up against Vic, he moves up to first place in kills, and it's our first double-digit goal scorer with 11, and Cloyster and Garchomp remained in second place with 8. And then we have a huge chunk of Pokemon with 5 deaths. Actually, this Leafeon shouldn't be here, but ignore that. This Lapras and this Charizard should be up here. I'll move it afterwards. So those are basically the statistics as if looking right now. Blaziken apparently running with it, but we'll have to see if it's actually going to be as effective against 2 very strong opponents like his Doodle and myself. So Seb, 2 really important matchups coming up. And personally, if we want to speak Fraud Watch, people are going to probably come to Scizor because of his performance in this game and because of what happened last season. I want to bring on your attention to Steve's Tyranitar. 5 games, 0 kills, 3 deaths.
Oh my god, that is like insane Fraud Watch. This is a bit of Scizor of last season vibes. I can't lie. It's giving those vibes.
Wow.
He's been in every single Steve game and hasn't picked up a kill yet.
Even against me, even with like the weather that he changed, like he besides that, he did nothing. Like
that is my Pokemon on Fraud Watch currently.
Although I think Scizor is also on Fraud Watch. I think Scizor right now, like if he flops 2 tournaments in a row, I think we need to have some serious conversations.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was experiencing the same thing against Tyranitar as you were today. It took 2 heavy slams to take Tyranitar out.
It's a the thing with Tyranitar is you can use it like in different ways. You can even like use it as a Dragon's Dance sweeper, although I actually personally don't recommend it because it's kind of slow. But there's many ways to use Tyranitar. But the thing is, though, 0 kills is kind of insane because it's like that's actually kind of crazy. 0 kills is wow.
Yeah.
And well, I guess just to remind everybody of what's to come next week, we're gonna have Patrick against Steve, potentially a game in which Steve can push himself above of this threshold that is 3 wins and 2 losses currently. Or maybe Patrick can pull up an upset after finally picking up knockouts this match day.
He has to win, otherwise he's done.
Yeah, that is very true. It's an elimination game for Patrick. Mats against Vic is another elimination game in which Vic is forced to win, and in which Mats with a win secures a spot in the playoffs. So massive bottom of the standings game in that one. And then 2 battles between heavyweights in myself against AL and Seb against Doodle.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the next match week. Next match week could be one for the ages.
Yeah. I would say this match week also, because this match week I think had, Steve against Renk, and then obviously me against AL. Oh yeah, I want to ask you this, Renk. Maybe I'm biased, but I think my battle versus AL may have been so far the best battle of this tournament. Maybe.
Yeah, I agree. This season it's been the best, and the best battle of last season was also the one that you had in the final. So
yeah, that's kind of crazy though.
I think that it's become a bit of a derby, Doodle against AL, because every time you guys play, it's a banger.
Yeah, it's always a banger, man. It's always a banger. Let me read some guys coming over. Let's go.
Imagine we play against each other in like the playoffs or something. That would actually be great.
It could happen potentially.
Yeah,
I mean, once AEL can get his first win against Doodle, then it's a proper rivalry.
Yeah, but I still think, that battle was insane. Like, it gave me vibes of the final. In fact, the last turn was synonymous because it actually ended like the final turn.
Yeah, Steve said Renk will win it all like I predicted. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Well, I also predicted it, to be fair.
Bold.
Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see, man. We'll look back at the predictions made in season, the first episode, maybe, and see who got it correct. So, but yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Guys like.
And once again, I apologize for coming late. I actually was not able to come because I have some stuff to do today. So, and I'm sorry because I was going to explain the battle, but I guess I couldn't. So I apologize for that. But yeah, that's just it.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm sorry about my goof before turn 3.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna rewatch this video. So
yeah. And by the way, there are timestamps in the description below for you guys, so I put timestamps for you guys to check back on. So, anyways, hope you guys did enjoy. Remember, guys, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week on next Friday at probably around 6:20, somewhere in that time frame. So I'll schedule next week's stream as soon as I can. All right, hope you guys did enjoy. Remember, guys, like and subscribe, and peace out.
Peace out.
All right, stream was good.
Peace. Nice.